Hello everyone. In this video, let's look at the various consequences of deprived sleep. What happens when you don't have enough sleep and if the sleep is not of good quality. You will go through a lot of mood issues. You know that the most important neurotransmitters which are responsible for sleep are the serotonin and melatonin. So these two hormones also play a major role in creating a proper mood. They are actually called as a mood balancing hormones. So when you have deprived sleep, the mood issues are very, very common, and also you will have a lot of issues with cognition, your memory problems, and also you will go through a period of systemic inflammation. There will be pain, aches, all the complete fatigueness in the body, the myalgic pain, which is muscular pains, and all these things actually happen when you don't have a good sleep. Another most important thing is deprived sleep or sleep disturbance can actually just, and this doesn't happen overnight, but continuously when you're deprived of sleep, this can increase the cortisol levels. And cortisol, as we know, is a stress hormone. This can increase your aggressiveness, this can increase your stress, and this will actually just give you a lot of irritability. And this is one of the reasons, like when people don't sleep, the next day, it's completely spoiled. They may not be able to do focus on anything. They lack that concentration power, all these things. Sleep can also increase the insulin secretions in the body, which in turn can cause obesity. And weight gain is one of the most important consequences of sleep, disturbed sleep or sleep deprivation. Another most important factor is, that there are two different hormones or neurotransmitters, that play a crucial role in determining your appetite or your hunger and sleep. Okay, these are very much related. When you have a good sleep, normally the sleep is controlled by these two different hormones called as leptin and ghrelin, or your hunger is controlled by these two hormones, which are also related to your sleep. When you have good sleep, we have increased level of leptin. Leptin is a satiety hormone, so you feel full and you don't feel like the false hunger. Whereas when you don't sleep, that is when you have increased levels of a hormone called as ghrelin. And ghrelin is basically a hunger hormone. It makes you feel to eat. Okay, so this imbalance in leptin-ghrelin mechanism happen when you are having a sleep deprivation. Another thing is we know that there are two different, we always talk about mindfulness. The main centers or the major centers that actually just manage this mindfulness or decision making process is called as amygdala, and also you have your frontal cortex. Stimulation of amygdala give you an immediate response. These are actually called as the emotional brain, and your decision making process is going to be very, very poor. Okay, so when you don't have sleep, or poor sleep always stimulate amygdala, which in turn causes poor decision making process, and it also reduces the leptin production, increases insulin and cortisol production, which means that you tend to have more fat storage, you will lose your appetite, you will also gain a lot of weight, and also you will go through series of stress situations. When you sleep well, like a good night rest, that can actually stimulate the frontal cortex in your brain, which can give you a better ability to make proper decisions, because this is actually called as thoughtful decision that can happen like when you have this good rest. And plus it also increases the leptin secretions and reduces the insulin and cortisol production in the body. And we also know that when you go through sleep deprivation, you are having period of wakefulness. Like we have longer period of no sleep, and this gives you additional opportunity to binge on something or eat on something. You will actually go through periods of wakefulness, and then that can also contribute to increased cortisol production in your body. So all these things are complications that can arise from deprived sleep. Thank you for watching.